my name is Ann Kennedy. I'm the owner of Pilates 101 in Centerport, New York. Today we're going to do a short 15-minute mat workout. We're going to limit the reps, but it's going to be a very effective workout if you make every detail of the exercise count. Because in Pilates, it's all about quality and not quantity. Today, Lisa's going to be my client. So Lisa, we're going to start with the 100. You're going to lie down. Good. You're going to bend your knees into your chest. Bring your chin to your chest. You're going to stretch your legs out to about 45 degrees. You're going to inhale 2, 3, 4, 5, and exhale for 5 counts. Good. Inhale. You want to scoop the navel in when you exhale. You exhale on the effort to really pull the navel to your spine. And again, inhale. Now, if you have back issues, you can bend your knees in or just lift your legs up to the ceiling. And again, exhale all the way out. Good. Last set. And exhale. Good. Stretch your legs out long for the roll-up. Now, if you're lucky enough to have a strap on your mat, you can use that. If you're unlucky enough to have a teenage daughter, she can hold your ankles. Otherwise, you just have to use your abdominals for strength. Bring your arms back by your ears nice and long. Now, bring them back more, Lisa. You don't want to rest your arms on the mat. You're going to inhale. Bring your arms up. Bring your chin to your chest. Scoop in. You want to imagine that you're coming up under a low ceiling and that you're resisting when you go back. So, Lisa, almost like I'm holding your fingertips. And again, pulling the navel to your spine as you lift your arms up and back to your ears. And again, inhale, lift, scoop in, and stretch. And again, resist as you go back. Now, this next rep, you throw yourself up a little bit, Lisa. So I'm going to hold your ankles. You're going to inhale, chin to your chest. Good. And reach. Always staying active. And then lengthen. Articulate the spine as you go back. Good. The next set of exercise we're going to do called a series of 5. The goal is to keep your chin to your chest during this whole series. Of course, if your neck hurts, lower your head down. All right, Lisa, so start in and hold your knee and your ankle. So bring your chin to your chest, bring your outside hand on your ankle, inside hand on your knee. Now, I just want to show you the incorrect way to do it. So, Lisa, switch your hands, and you can see that she's pulling herself out of alignment. That's why you hold your hands this way. Sometimes if it doesn't feel right in Pilates, you know it's wrong. And again, now switch. So we're going to have a nice long leg. You want to lift up to the base of your shoulder blades. Good, nice rhythm, Lisa. Pull the leg back by your ear, not too fast, and stretch out that leg. So even though Lisa's pulling in this leg is also working. It's a total body workout. Now bend both knees in and hold your ankles. You're going to inhale, bring your arms out and your legs out. Now hold it there and resist like you're going through quicksand and in. Good, inhale out, hold it. Exhale, resist it around. Inhale out. Now hold it there for 1 second. To make it harder, keep your legs lifted and now bend your knees in. Good. One more time. Inhale out. Exhale around. Scoop in and hold. Good. Now the single straight leg. Pull your right leg up, left leg out. We also call this exercise sometimes the pull-pull because we're going to pull-pull and now switch. Good. Straight up. Nice long leg. Lisa, lift up to the base of your shoulder blades more. Remember in Pilates, if something is easy, you're either doing it wrong or you can work harder. There's always progression in Pilates, which is good and bad. Now bring your hands behind your head, legs up to the ceiling. Now, again, lift up to the base of your shoulder blades, sink the navel to your spine, inhale as you lower your legs down, and now exhale when you come up. Watch using momentum here. You don't want to swing. Inhale, lower a little bit. Good. Exhale up. Good. Lift up to the base of your shoulder blades more. Inhale as you lower. And exhale, lift. Good. Last one. Inhale as you go down. And exhale, come up. Bend your knees in for the crisscross. You're going to bring your left elbow to your right knee. You're going to stretch. Good. And switch. You want to make sure you don't do this exercise fast because that way you'll cheat. And you really want to lift both of your shoulder blades up off the mat. And again, twist and twist. Good. Bend your knees in and relax for a second. Good job. Now sit up for the spine stretch forward. You want to put one foot on each shoulder block. Now you're going to flex your feet back. Your toes and knees are straight up to the ceiling. You can see Lisa already has a nice tall wall here. Her arms aren't out, they're not up. They're perfectly shoulder height. You're going to inhale, chin to your chest, scoop the belly button in and like round over. Imagine there's like a large beach ball there as you stretch, keeping your feet flexed. You're going to be tempted not to flex because it's hard in the back of your legs, and come on up, watch your shoulders. And again, inhale, chin to your chest, scoop the abdominals and stretch. I once told the client to round up over a large object, and she thought I was talking about her stomach, so I changed that cue pretty quick. And now reach, and now come on up. Good. Now, transition to open leg rocker. Very important, the transition. You want to keep a nice flow to your Pilates. It's about flow and rhythm. So at least you're going to grab your calves and drag your heels together. Lift up your legs, keeping the heels together. Good. Open up, and now bring the legs together, and then lower down onto your toes. And again, inhale, lift, hold it. Heels stay together first. Now open. Good. Bring it together. The legs together, good, and lower down. So you're opening up the chest, holding with your abdominals. Now, stay here for a sec, Lisa. I know it's a difficult position. If Lisa's hands were higher, she'd have to keep them there on the rock. And the higher you order your foot, the harder it is. So you really want to choose where you place your hands wisely. So now chin to your chest and rock back. Now, momentum's like a bad word in Pilates, but there's some exercises where you just can't help but you have momentum. She's rocking. She's going to have momentum. So you want to make sure that you're controlling the movement exercise, hold it, and it's not controlling you. Pilates called this exercise contrology. So you're controlling your movements. Good. One more time, Lisa. Very good. You're going to come up, make sure you hold it. Now, nice. Your transition to corkscrew. You're going to bring your heels together. Keep your legs lifted up as you walk your hands down by your side. Pilates stance, and you're going to sweep the earth. Bigger circles. You want to watch your client gripping, or yourself as a student gripping the side of the mat. Nice, good. And again, around and up. And again, she's anchoring from her abdominals. In Pilates, we work from the abdominals out, not from the knee or the shoulder in. Up, hold. Nice transition to saw. Come up, one leg on each shoulder block, or to the width of your mat, a little bit wider than your shoulders. Arms out. You can see again, no. You want to keep your arms in peripheral vision. You don't want to arch back. Keeping your feet flexed, you're going to inhale. Twist. Now you want to reach your pinky finger to your toe, listening to your knee. Anchor this hip down. Your hips want to stay squared and forward. And now scoop the abdominals in, come back center, and now inhale, twist. Again, you're not sawing, you're reaching, both hips down. Good, lift up tall. And inhale, twist. And reach. And again, lift up. And one last time, twist and reach. And come up, good. Bring your legs together for the neck pull. Excuse me, not together. You want to have them hip width apart. Now, a tip on this one is you really want to flex your feet. Think of your legs cemented down to the mat, because this is a really hard exercise. I don't want to discourage you, but so your feet are flexed back to you, your hands behind your head, so lower down, Lise. And when you lower down, use your abdominals. Now, she's going to keep your elbows wide. If you need assistance, you can bring your elbows in, or ultimately use your hands. But the goal is to keep your elbows wide. Feet are flexed. You're going to inhale, bring your chin to your chest, scoop in, nose to your knees, hold it. Don't collapse. Everything matters. Lift up tall. Elbows wide, hold it. You're going to hinge back, chin to your chest, tuck the tailbone under, and lengthen back. No gravity. You're working it. Right back up. Inhale. Keep the flex. Good, Lisa. Nose to your knees. Lift up tall, keep the elbows wide. Hold it. Hinge back, turn to your chest, tuck, and roll it down. Keep the flex. One last time. Inhale. And remember, we are shortening the reps here, so at home you could do a few more. Not that you want to, though. Lengthen back, chin to your chest, scoop, and down. Nice job, Lisa. Right into the side kick series. So turn and face this way. Now, this is a very important set of exercises. You really have to watch your form on this one. You can see Lisa's in a nice long line here, and her legs are forward. What you want to remember in this exercise, you want to imagine like your grandfather's clock. So she's not moving. This is the clock, and her leg is the pendulum, and that's what's going to swing back and forth. Okay, so you want to keep your shoulder on top of each other and your hips on top of one another, okay? Lift your leg up hip height. Now, I do have to say, Lisa did this perfectly. Many of my clients lift up like this. I'm like, your hips are not that big, so you go right out of your hip. A nice soft foot. And you're going to kick as far as you can, kick again, then stretch back without arching. And again, forward. Kick, kick, and stretch. Good. We usually do 10. Again, today we're shortening the reps, so just do one more. Kick, kick, and back. Good. And hold it. Now, for this next exercise, if you're a dancer, you're going to be tempted to lift your leg up high. I don't want you to. You keep your hips stacked. Point the leg up, and then flex it. Stretch it down. Good. Point up. Flex it long down. One more time. Up and down. Good. Now do small circles. Now, these circles look easy, but believe me, I've seen plenty of triangles in my day, so they're not that easy. And now reverse it. Oftentimes in Pilates, when someone does something well, it looks easy, and when you try it, it's really difficult. And now hold it. Good. Now you're going to go on your stomach. We're going to switch to the other side, head in your hands. Make sure she's centered on the mat. Now do your buttock beats. So you're going to lift up your legs. You want to think of lengthening your legs and now beat and click the heels. So you want to be squeezing your inner thighs. Now Lisa just wouldn't switch over to the other side because the transition again matters in Pilates. So we have an opportunity to work our bottom. Why not? Okay, Lisa, now other side. Good. Bring your legs forward, and again, make sure your hips and shoulders are stacked. Hold down by your abdominals, lift your leg up, and now kick, kick, and back. Now, another thing that Lisa could do to make it more challenging is she could bring her hand behind her head. But you never want to, Lisa can do that because she's an advanced student, but you never want to do that for the sake of doing it. You really have to earn those progressions. Pilates is a building. You don't start from the first floor, you build. It's like building blocks. And good, come back down heel to heel. Now, good, point your leg up, and then flex down. Touch my hand, which she never will. I won't let her. Point up. Many client has tried to kick me, but. And now point up. I make them pay in teasers. And down. Good. And up. And now down. And again, do the nice small circles. Good. Scoop the abdominals in. You're working your legs. Your belly's always working. Now reverse them. And good. Now Lisa, lie down on your back. Now at this point we would do teasers, but I want to do two exercises with you. One is called hip circles and one is called the boomerang. Both are very hard exercises, as is the teaser, but I really think that they help you get ready for the teaser. So Lisa, use your abdominals to sit up. You never just sit up, you use your abdominals. Let's do the easier way first. I'm not going to say easy, but the easier way. Bring your hands back. Bend your knees into your chest. Lift your legs up to the sky, and now circle around, Pilates stance, and up. And again around and up. Now watch the difference. In Pilates there's no gray area. It's black or white. Watch how difficult it gets when you do it correctly. Lisa, sorry, say this. Bring your hands back behind you. Now a little cheat. The farther away your hands are, the easier it's going to be. And up. Lisa's doing well. It's a struggle though, isn't it?
Yes.
And again around and up. Good. And one more time. And bend your knees in with no noise. There's no plopping in Pilates. So Lisa, sit up for the boomerang. You're going to cross your ankles. Now, the boomerang's great. It's helpful with your teaser, and you use a little bit of that momentum again, but you want to, again, control it. Now, when you lift up, you want to bring your heels with you. So you're going to go over, big open and close. Now, lift up to your teaser. Hold it there. Float your legs down as you bring your hands back behind you. Lift up and stretch over it again. Don't touch those toes. And nice. And again, heels with you as you go over. Big open and close. Lift up to your teaser and hold. Good. Bring the legs down as you bring the arms up and stretch over. And now you most certainly can touch your toes and stretch it. This is how I get my clients to come back and give them nice stretches like this. Okay, Lisa, on your side for mermaid. Face that way. You want to stack your knees. Lift this arm up and now stretch it over. Good. Now also, Lisa, you can grab your head. No, with the other hand, good. And just give yourself a nice stretch there. Now bring the hand down. Now you want to bring it further away from you. The further away from you, the harder it is. Bring this arm up and stretch over. Now your inclination is going to be to, when you come up, to push up off that hand. No, you want to make sure you're using your abdominals, good, and stretch over, hold the ankles. And again, stretch over. Try to stack your knees. Good. And now come on up and stretch. Your transition. Bring your hands back behind you. Lift up into your nice high teaser. Up. Good. Other side. Knees are stacked. Hold your ankles. Lift this arm up and stretch it over. Grab your head. And this really feels so nice on this side. Bring the arm down on the mat and stretch. You have to have favorite exercises, and this was always one of mine. And now over, stretch. And now one more time, a long arm. Good. And now without pushing up, one last time, stretch. Good. Let's end with the seal. You want to sit on your bottom. Bring your hands in between and hold your ankles. And you're going to click, click, click your heels and then go over. So it's a nice massage on your spine. And click, click, and then over. And Lisa didn't know this. I'm going to ask her to come up to standing. And click, click. And now lift up. And great. So thank you for joining this short little mat class. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope maybe in the future I can show you how to work on the Cadillac, or the Reformer, or the Wonder Chair, or the Barrel. Because Pilates should make you happy. Pilates is supposed to be good for the sport or any activity that you love. It makes you strong and it makes you healthy. And thank you very much. And thank you.